everybody. It's going to be a little bit of a shorter stream, since I got to get to bed pretty early to go to Comic-Con tomorrow, so of course there will be no stream tomorrow. So I picked a game that we can definitely beat tonight. Not terribly long. It's supposed to be a pretty creepy game. I don't know much about it other than the screenshots and such that I've seen. First time that we're streaming on the second channel on YouTube as well, so welcome to everybody that pops in from there. Let's get started. Keeps muting the audio every time I click. I'm gonna try using a controller just because it has vibration, and I feel like vibration might add something to this game. Oops, hold on. Hold on. Gotta recapture the... capture method, there we go. Missed like a line of dialogue on it. Hopefully it's not too important. Well, the color scheme definitely matches the cover art. Long time to see. How's life? We'll listen. Let me level with you. I came up for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. So nothing crazy has happened yet, right? Like that I missed in that opening dialogue. Something real bad seems to be headed our way. Just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun. And that there's people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, right? I'm sure it's not true. Visitors? What's happening with the sun? Either it's gonna explode or something's gonna explode on it, not totally sure. All I know is something's wrong with it. Sure you notice this summer's been the hottest one ever. I think we need to prepare ourselves for the worst. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous, so I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt or worse. How are your wife and daughter? Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Let's continue this conversation in the morning, though. It's kind of weird. Why would the neighbor want to come over and leave his wife and daughter alone to come with this guy? That doesn't make sense. Breaking news. There was a powerful emission of energy from the sun this morning. Dispersed energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We asked if viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Next up, something later. It's like, yep. Don't worry, the world is ending, but in better news. The only thing I don't like is sensitivity when I open it. Man, this controller is so sensitive. Amp that up a little bit. One of these magazines, we gotta find a certain person in the crowd. Must be annoying. Wish people would just leave me alone. Yeah, you gotta expedite those horror playthroughs, Funky. Gotta start playing horror games in September now. What are you doing in the house? Wait, he spent the night? So it's true after all. Well, then everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you have to remember to let other people in. I know you prefer to keep your distance, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves. But she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no and tell them someone's in the house with you. Why do I have to let other people with me? The people you let inside might bring something useful or share some interesting information. Just don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat. So choose who you want to test carefully. You'll have to take a real close look at training work. Don't worry about chatting with people. I won't take up any energy, so just talk as much as you like. Be sure to look out your windows. TV is great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own eyes. I'm afraid all we can do now is try to survive. And hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow, but maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something. If they do, stick together with me and my family. Alright, that's it. Almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up the line over there. 586-296. Hopefully I don't need to remember that. By the way, for a case of beer, my brother-in-law works at the brewery. Knock one back before you hit the suck. It'll make you sleepy if you ever feel like you've had enough conversation for one day. Drink a beer and relax. Sure, people aren't going to be hiding out in my house later in the game. Game certainly got some style. I love the color scheme they chose for nighttime. Hello. Is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There are a lot of strange people out here tonight. Tell me something about your dad. I know a lot about him. He's my daddy. I know that he likes to drink a little beer before he goes out. When he does go out, he always leaves me yummy lunch and dinner and juice. Today I tried some of that beer stuff. Terrible and gross. Why would anyone drink that when he could just have juice? Please don't tell him I did that. How did you get here in one piece? I don't know, everything feels like it's opposite day now. People stay at home and sleep during the day, then go out and do stuff at night. I'm still scared of the dark, but maybe there's nothing to be afraid of. Or is there? I'll get him. We're gonna play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll the dice. Then you move stuff around like the armchair or the couch. Hey, thanks Johnny Come. Appreciate the resub. You have to build a big pile near the door to win, and I'll show you how to play another time. Yeah, the art is very creepy in this. Guy's tall. Can I come in? I was taking shelter at the bar down the road, but they kicked me out just like that. Why? I guess not everyone there found my personality particularly palatable. But I don't mean anyone any harm. Don't worry, life is shitty sometimes, you know? So what do you say, my good man? Can I come in? Sure you're not a visitor? Do I look like one of those monsters? No, I'm not a visitor, and you're never going to get a straight fucking answer asking that directly anyway. Guess things here won't be any different from the bar. Why'd they kick you out? I considered saying something rude just now, but thought better of it. Told you already someone there didn't like me, God knows who it was. Now that I think about it, maybe it's a good thing they tossed me out. I don't trust this guy. Even if he's not a visitor, I don't like him. They could have eaten me alive back there and no one would have fucking noticed. You should leave. Yeah, I don't trust him. I understand your reasoning, but it still pisses me off. You're just as cowardly as everyone else in this town. Sleep well, my good man, and fuck you. Yeah, I don't need someone like that in here. Well, she looks like a nice lady. Nothing wrong with her. Hello. Sorry to bother you so late. It was just so hot out today and the TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun. Could you maybe find some space for me? How'd you end up here? It's not like I wanted to come out here. The asphalt may be melting into goo under our feet, but it could be worse. It's just, well, you're gonna laugh. Visitors came to my house. Can you believe it? They chased me out of my own home. So now I'm just trying to find a place to hide from the sun. What will you do now? Try to survive. It's freaky out here with these visitors everywhere and the sun roasting everything. But I'd really like to live. Aren't you scared? Tell me it'll all be over soon. I'll let her in. Now I get a little longer, thank God. Now I get to live a little longer. Let's go converse with this wonderful lady. Hello? Hey, hello, I guess if that's better. Is this like your place, I mean your house, sir? You looking for someone? I just need to crash for a bit or something. I'm sick of hiding in basements. Keep this up and I'll probably forget how to talk soon, not that you care. So why are you hiding in basements? Traveling, I guess, want to see the world, different places, maybe I'll find a new home somewhere. But I'm broke, so it's either making deals for a room or sneaking in the basements, whatever, that's life. Sometimes you just run into total jerks, though. So try anything creepy and I'll punch your freaking lights out. Will I make a come? Some of these people are really not that nice. But something tells me the ones that are nice are probably the ones not to be trusted. You can come in. No way, well, you even got a carpet suite, but the whatever. Thanks very much, Shitzers. Thank you for the resub. Oh, hold on, I gotta scroll my chat. There we go. Thank you for the 9 months. Where are they? I let them in. Are they in my room? I don't know where they went. In the distance, you spy the house of your neighbor who's currently visiting you. Light blazes through the windows and it seems like his family is waiting for him to come back home. Can only talk in the day, okay. Good afternoon, here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suspect this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now, over to just a moment. Our studio just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with a phenomenon we're calling the visitors. Eyewitness accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign. Perfect white teeth. Oh boy. Our earlier reports seem to back this up. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates, but first a message from our sponsors. What a weird concept. This game definitely has a sense of being different. It's a creepy hall. Show me your teeth. I'm sick of all this. I need to check you. Fine, just hurry up and get it over with, old man. Weird thing to ask, and hey, you try anything, I'll bust your face for real. Okay, not perfect. Pull out the gun. Leave her alone. Where's the other lady I invited? Oh, there she is. Hope all ends soon. Hope all this ends soon. I need to test you. Or I should probably... I don't know if I'll get that opportunity again. Whatever, we'll ask her. What do you want to check? Teeth. There's no way she has perfect teeth. I just had my teeth fixed. Oh boy. Though, if I'm honest, can't really remember being at the dentist. Was I ever even there? I'm so nervous I can't even remember if I ate yesterday. Those are looking pretty good. Pull out the gun. I'm a visitor? How? It can't be. Oh my god, I was chased out of my home, fired from my job, and now I'm gonna get run out of my own head. That's right. Hear her out. Went to the hospital last week because of my back, I think. What? That's a weird thing to say. Did I also go to the dentist then? No, you did not. How much did I spend? Oh, I don't get to kill her now? Alright, well that's good to know. Oh, that was new dialogue? I need to lie down, my stomach is doing somersaults. Looks like this conversation's over, okay. I don't trust her. Can I get new dialogue with you? Why are you out here on your own? Well, home was cramped. Loud as hell, zero comfort. I wanted out, wanted to see the world. So yeah, I grabbed a backpack, a couple sodas, some snack bars, and this old friendship bracelet I made back in school. And I left. Parents probably didn't even notice, not that I care. Since then, I just wander around, crash wherever I can. It's honestly been fun so far. At least nobody's on my back, and I'm my own damn boss. Cockroach? Oh, I already used all my energy. Wonder how many people I can have in here. Hello. The heat doesn't bother me, I'm just looking for a quiet place to rest. Check the windows every night. Might I find some peace in your home? How long have you been looking? I've never once found peace. Have I had a chance to play Silent Hill 2 Remake? Yes. Yeah, I played that last year. It was pretty good. Had some problems with it though. So, a long time. Take off your jacket? Sure. No. You don't have to let me in. I'll leave, I won't beg, I won't bother you any longer. Come on in. Ceiling is a bit low, but it's fun. That's a weird comment. Oh god. The man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. So it's his flesh, although his flesh is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. The bodies of teenagers are lying on the ground. Someone killed them. Appears to have happened suddenly, the blood still hasn't dried. It's pretty creepy. Yeah, the VOD I don't think is uploaded yet. You see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors. Yeah, just dead bodies out there and monsters, and they're just like hanging out. Oh god. Since the energy here is stagnant, something very bad is developing within. The sun and Leo are in the 5th house, I see it all so clearly. You're a pretty assertive person, aren't you? Huh? You can see you prefer to take action rather than talk. Typical Leo, am I right? You've accumulated a large amount of dark energy here, very unpleasant. I don't yet understand how or why. Everything just feels so neglected. I suppose I should start with affirmations. Okay. There are prison guards in your prior incarcerations. Given space, you're just repeating the experiences of your past lives. You need to forgive them and accept their histories within yourself. Only then will you be able to break the chains of the endless cycle. Do you understand? Come on in. Delightful. You're quite an excellent location here, to be honest. There's a powerful current of positive energy flowing through your house. Yeah, we need some positivity. Oh god. I see your humble abode and is the farthest one out here, child. I believe it will suit me just fine. Notice how he's smiling though and not showing his teeth. That makes me already not trust him. Suit you for what? Lord have mercy, I'm speaking plainly, am I not? For hiding away my child, I wish to stay here. And since we're speaking on the matter, allow me to inquire as to your amenities. Amenities. You do have holy icons, I assume. I also require complete silence for prayer and contemplation. This isn't a hotel. Thank heavens I would never figure out that you had not informed me. I'm simply trying to find out if your hotel or if your hovel is worthy of my humble self. I cannot abide filth. Is that so much to ask, child? I don't trust him. He's not showing his teeth. You should leave. So that's how it is then. Oh my god, look at his face. You turn away a poor old woman in need? Oh, that's a woman. My death will weigh heavy on your soul, child. Our Lord will judge you before the gates of heaven, mark my words. Goodbye. If they would have showed their teeth, maybe I would have trusted them. Smells like someone died tonight. Good afternoon, here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise and the invasion of the visitors has shown no signs of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emerging situation. Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated to FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Nearly days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors. Dirt under the fingernails. Specialists say that this sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. Man, so that means most eBay sellers are visitors. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pale maniac, but first, some ads. Only there was a little warmth. I need to test you. Let's look at her hands. I tore them all off. Oh my god. Do you think my nails match what they say about the visitors? Why would you tear your nails off? She probably tore her nails off digging out of the ground. You can't really check my nails, check my hands when they're like this. Forgive me, please don't shoot. There's something I'd like to tell you, but... That's kind of weird. You're getting shot. You know? Censored. Yeah, no normal person tears off their entire nails. You ain't fooling me. She's all ready to play tarot cards. Want a reading? I need to test you. Oh, darling, I knew your energy would resist, but let us do your test. I shall see right through you anyway. I want to see... She's got to have good hands, right? If she's a tarot card reader. Go ahead and look. Are they painted? But do be careful, I earned myself a few splinters crafting dream catchers. They might be painted. That's true though. How would you see the dirt under the nails if they're painted? We'll leave her alone for now. How do you know so much about me? What a silly thing to say. I'm not the one who knows. I'm simply a vessel. The stars speak through me. The moon and Venus are in conjunction in the 6th house. It's written all over your face. You need not say a thing. I knew someone just like you once. You always listened but never spoke. You know what they say, if Jupiter is in the 8th house, it's better to stay quiet. It's a sign of closed doors. Hope all this ends soon. What happened next back at your house? After the man sat me down at the kitchen table, some huge guy came out from around the corner and blocked the exit. He started talking loudly with the guy who'd grabbed me before. They were acting like I wasn't even there, and then they started to touch me. First my arms, then my shoulders. And in the background I heard some cheers and laughter that seemed to come from my room. It sounded like there was a whole crowd of men in there. Couldn't breathe, my heart felt like it was about to explode out of my chest. I wanted to scream or call for help, but my voice was lost in a sea of panic. I couldn't make a sound. I just sat there frozen and less like a deer in the headlights. Useless like a deer in the headlights. But then the big guy went to the fridge to get something. I realized that was my chance. Sprinted for the exit. It was like the fear gave me strength. I just ran and never looked back. Until my legs gave out and I collapsed. What happened next? I was lying on the ground and then... I could have sworn I remembered everything that happened that day. Hang on. You don't think I might be a visitor? That can't be true. I remember my whole life, my childhood, my mom and dad. No. I'm not a visitor, right? Tell me I'm not a visitor. I don't know yet. Why would you say that? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I need to lie down, my stomach is churning again. Yeah, I'm checking your hands the next chance I get. I don't think a visitor would actually ask if you think I'm a visitor. There's a small group of female employees standing by your neighbor's house. You wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking soil samples or looking for someone to set up a base. Somewhere to set up a base. Not gonna be my house. The charred husks of the teenagers' bodies are lying on the ground. It looks like they've been there all day. Two female employees are standing next to the bodies and writing something down. It's a good thing they showed up to take away the corpses. You hate to think what kind of diseases could spread if the decaying flesh was left out to rot there. See a group of armed soldiers through the windows. Apparently it's a small squad that was sent here from the city to provide security for female employees. You hear some fragments of information about a pale man with a bare torso. Maybe they want to track down that creepy visitor. I like how they don't care about people coming up to my house, though. This guy. From the cover of the game. Hello. Just automatically, I'm not letting you in. What do you want? Spacious house, you've got yourself here. I like it. I don't need anything from you. No, you don't. So, you alone? He's got nice, shiny teeth. They could be fake, though. He could have removed someone else's mouth and, like, stuck it in his own. No, I'm not alone. It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside. But who knows where they'll be in a few days. Okay. Hello there, human. How lucky we are to witness humanity's final judgment with our own eyes. Alright, so he was missing a tooth. The earth is being cleansed of sin. The sun is doing its holy work. We are on the path to a pure new world. Behold the fucking beams of blessing. What? Are you still confused, human? Here, I'll break it down for you in simple terms. I don't like how he refers to me as human. The sun does not burn and broil us alive without purpose. It is cleansing us of our sins. Our lust and greed has polluted this world. And it has angered the sun. This is our reckoning. And it is a blessing also will end, and we shall live as righteous fucking ashes under its gaze. So we have to die. Quite the contrary. Our sins will be purged, the sun itself may even cease to be, but we shall live. There will be no more death, no theft, no greedy fucks who refuse to sell me what I want for a fair price. Can you imagine it? Do you see now why all of this is happening? Come on in. Very good, human. We can keep discussing this in depth. I just love how he refers to me as human. You got any beer? Sure. So we meet again. I remember things were a bit different the last time we crossed paths, yet we remain alive. Who the heck is this? It's a strange thing, because I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start our conversation with a divination. Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open to? Right in the middle. Who are you? Me? I am I. Your home. Yes, a tragic story indeed. Is that what awaits us? It's quite possible. What does it mean? I need to think it through carefully. Do you have any insights to offer? Anyway, I only came here to tell you something. Events will soon begin to unfold. You need to be ready. It may sound strange, but the cat must enter. Cannot yet explain how, yet I am certain it will help you. You can choose what you do with this information, of course. For me, I think I'll have to go ponder on the deepest meaning of your divination. Alright, well, we definitely let the cat in. Good afternoon, here's the news. FEMA has taken new measures to address the ongoing visitor invasion. As of now, they have organized quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. Well, we can't really tell outside because they're blue and black. According to the reports, FEMA discovered this sign after observing detained visitors. Some interesting characters. Noting the creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on FEMA, but first a word from our sponsors. Hello, Robert. Wow, we already cleaned up the body, huh? Want a reading? I need to test you. Darling, I know your energy resists, but let us do your test. I shall see right through you anyway. Her eyes are looking a little bloodshot, but let's check her teeth. I think she's good. Oh, wait. I don't know. I mean, it's not perfect, but I don't know how you're supposed to interpret that, because some of the teeth on the top right are looking a little weird. Yeah, it's a lot of teeth, but I don't know. Our inner cosmos is reflected in the eyes, not the teeth. What do you hope to find there? Maybe I should just test her eyes while I'm here. I think she's good. If you don't count the red spots, the moon is to blame. No, they look fine. I think she's fine. We looked at her teeth, right? Her eyes, her hands. This is the one... Did I check her hands? I don't think so. Let's look at her eyes. I can already guess what you'll see. What happens if I have one of the signs? Oh, man. Yeah. Ain't looking good for her. No one's surprised about that. Sorry, ma'am. Am I really a visitor? What do you think? And why don't I know about it? Is that how people turn into them? Maybe it's enough just to think you're not like everyone else, that society hates you. Well, I mean, even if she isn't a visitor, we should kill her anyway. thought by red they meant the iris was red, not the rest. I think they said the eyes are red and puffy. You missed the Soma ending. Was it as good as critics say? The Soma ending was a little overhyped, but it was still a good ending. It was a little predictable, honestly, but it was still a good ending. What do you guys think I should do? Shoot her? Let's hear her out one more time. Maybe she's just like a drug addict or something. What did I check on her? Her teeth? But then she made that excuse where she was like, yeah, I went to the hospital and then maybe I went to the dentist. Like, get out of here. I'm scared of dying. Wait, can you cover my eyes? Do you have some kind of bandage? No. Yeah, like, who says that? I went to the hospital and maybe I went to the dentist after that? Like, come on. I'm listening, human. Speak. Are you a member of some faith? Yes, human, but my faith is nothing like the lowly religions you know. I worship thy holy son herself for she protects and loves us. This guy acts like an alien visitor, but I don't know. Maybe he's just weird. The imbeciles and sheeple only see it as a threat, and they think it'll incinerate us all. Bullshit, its rage, its anger is directed solely at the seeds of evil and heretics, for they are the true sinners. May those who dissent never find themselves beneath the scorching rays of salvation. They seek out the flames and are surprised when they find themselves burned. Seeds of evil? You still don't know? You haven't come face to face with the aliens? Very well, beamless human. I'll open your eyes to the truth. The visitors are the seeds of evil. They are the descendants of aliens who landed on Earth when the sun was younger and the grass greener. Damn vassals who made their homes on Earth and inbred for centuries, and now they've climbed out from the depths and wish to claim our lands as their own. But the sun has decided to protect us. This is our holy land. The sun shows no mercy on the blasphemers. Why would they have hid underground all this time otherwise? See, this guy, he's just a knowledgeable conspiracy theorist where his conspiracy is coming true. 1 second. Move this around. I actually trust this guy and I haven't even checked him yet. Damn it. Why do you get so drunk that night? You didn't need to drink yourself into oblivion, the righteous wrath of the Holy Son. O Holy Son, forgive him for his sins, for he knows not what he hath done. Take him into your loving embraces, and perhaps also the soul of the ficus, which shall remain forever unwatered. Amen. Well, we got a priest of sorts in the house. I really like checking out the windows. It's creepy. Your neighbor's house, which he just painted white, is now charred blacker than black. Seems like the fire's still blazing even now. Could someone have burnt it down on purpose? What happened to your neighbor's family? Is everyone alive? Worried thoughts swirl in your head, and you're overcome with a feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. Yeah, the music's really good. Oh boy. The pale, creepy man is standing on the street smiling. He's holding someone's decapitated head in a helmet. I wonder if that's supposed to be the same guy that came up before with the really big smile. It's the head of a soldier, his face frozen in a terrified grimace. You're not sure what scared him more, the pale visitor or his own impending death. The entire squad of soldiers that arrived just yesterday is dead. Looks like there was a massacre out there. Bodies are scattered across the whole street and one of them is missing its head. Did that pale, creepy stranger kill them all? Good evening. I'm from FEMA. We're making... I don't trust this guy. He probably took off their outfit when they killed him. We're making house calls around your neighborhood, checking in with the residents. Why should I trust you? I can show my credentials if it will put you at ease. Anyway, visitors rarely move in groups. Maybe even never. Why are you in protective gear? Should we be wearing that too? No, but you can buy some if it would make you feel safer. Why would I buy it though? Like, what are you going to do with the money? Still in the process of studying the sun's effects on the environment. It's important for us to be careful since we're spending so much time outside. What happens next? I'll take one person. We'll run tests to make sure they're okay and determine if it's safe for them to continue living in the area. And we'll verify that they're human too, of course. Do I need to pick? Or pack? Is this your house? Then no, stay with the other residents. If you need to evacuate, we'll let you know. Yeah, I could have just gave him the girl. We'll just take one person to be on our way. I was gonna say you can have that guy. Even though I was interested in hearing what he had to say. Enough, stop fidgeting and stand still. Look at the grumpy little girl. Hello, could you please help us? What happened? Wait, didn't they say something like they never travel in groups? Isn't that what the FEMA guy just said? I'm exhausted. I just want a place to sleep. I had 5 kids. Now this is the only one left. Hello, Lemuria? My husband disappeared too. I don't know if he's dead or if he's abandoned us, but I just want to lie down and pass out for a few days. Are your kids dead? Don't say that. It's hard to look after a whole pack of these rascals, but nothing's happened to them. They probably found their way to my mom's place. They run off when they get sick of me. That's so weird. And she's not out looking for them. Visitors rarely travel alone. Oh, that's what they said? They rarely travel alone, so in other words, she's likely to be a visitor. When their father comes by to ask for money again. So you let me in, I just want to rest and go find my kids. I don't mind letting her in and then asking more about her. Finally, a moment of rest. Come on, get a move on, pick your spot. We'll be out of here by tomorrow, I promise. Hi. Let me in. Are you freaking out? I don't know what to do. People killed my daddy. Why'd they do that? I don't know. They were just sitting with daddy in the kitchen. And then they did something and then they set the house on fire. Oh, is that? I wonder if that's the kid from next door. When I ran away, I can hear them laughing. Come on in. Even though I don't trust your ass. Oh, jeez. The crazy cat lady. They did say to take the cat. Hi. You open or not? They act like I'm a store. What do you want? Crate of beer, drawer, ham leg, don't know, give whatever. You open, yes or no? They tell me to come here, so I came. Who are you? I dance. Well, we do need some entertainment. Ballet, can you tell? Did someone send you? I don't think so. Why does it matter? Prove that you're a person. 2 arm, 2 leg, 1 head. Not enough for you? Did I pass test? You open or no? Come on in. Come on, kitty, time to run and enjoy. We got a lot of people shooting the head next day. Good afternoon, you're watching the news. Due to sharp increase in suspected visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that it is enacting new protection measures. Effective immediately, a full quarantine will be enforced across all major population areas. Travel outside your city or to nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Please stay within your designated area. Yeah, it said that another night. It smelled like someone died. In addition, FEMA has revealed a new visitor identification procedure. Hairless armpits. FEMA reports that the visitors have no visible hair in this area, making it a useful identification tool. The agency is asking citizens to bear with the tests and comply with escorts to quarantine zones. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Oh my god, they're so ugly. It's stuffy in here. I need to test you. Let's try the hands. I mean, it's hard to tell, but they look fine. They're shovels, not palms, all for the kids. Jesus. Kitty is here. What more you need? I need to test you. Full body exam. Well, we can already see that her teeth are probably kind of weird, right? So let's test something else. They said no hair under the armpits, right? But I kind of want to test her eyes. You have things written in pupils? Oh god. I mean, that's super red. Tragedy. You live alone, yes. So, how it feel? Did we kill her yet? I mean, her teeth look really perfect, which is a sign. The eyes are red. She acts crazy. We're gonna leave her alone for now, yeah, because I don't know how it affects the cat. I want my mommy. Thought you were looking for your daddy. Test her. It's kind of weird to test the armpits. I don't feel like that's a good indication for these characters. Let's try the teeth. Alright, she's good. You're good. You're looking at the ruins of your neighbor's house. A happy family lived there until recently. Now only a ghostly shell remains. Strange feeling overwhelms you as if you knew this was coming. As if death was coming to that house so very soon. I really like the music at night. Oh, there's the cat. See a human skull decorating on a stake, still wearing a helmet. Skin has been burnt black and it looks like someone has yanked out its teeth. Oh, they might have stolen the teeth. The head must have been out there all day. You can't shake the feeling that this grisly display is a threat probably left behind by that creepy pale visitor. It's actually a pretty ugly looking cat. The face. FEMA officials are inspecting the site of the recent massacre. They're taking all the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to prevent looting. Probably didn't expect the pale visitors to survive against a group of armed soldiers. Now there are a few more body bugs. Good evening. I'm with FEMA. We're running a routine inspection in your neighborhood. Don't worry, it won't take long. What about the last inspection? The results were inconclusive. To study the sun's effects more thoroughly, we'll need to take someone else from your household. I don't know about that. Fine. No, I'm not interested. You misunderstand. It's not a choice. Oh no, they took her. One way or another, this is happening. The sooner you cooperate, the sooner it will all be over. If you are unable to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to a quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip. So you're still holed up in here, I see. What do you think of that guy, the one in the seat? I don't know how to feel about him. Why feel at all? Everything's been decided for us. A blessing, wouldn't you say? Or do you want to fix it all by yourself? I'm doing what I can. And what exactly can you do? Can you ward off death? Stop the floods, the fires, the decay? The only thing that you can stop is a heartbeat. Listen, you alone? I'm not alone. Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now. Only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean? Things will never go back to the way they were. Life change. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. I like him. I'd invite him in. Wonderful. The cat's with you. What to do with the one who brought it, that is for you to decide. No, it isn't, because they took her from me anyway. Why did you ask me to let someone with a cat in my home? Powerful entity awaits the cat's approach. It is thanks to she that my eyes reach far, but even I do not see all. One thing is yet clear, though. Something wicked this way comes. You cannot halt it. Perhaps they'll mention it on the radio. Will you listen? What's gonna happen? Can't say more. I've already said too much. Treat this as advice if you wish, but for 2 days yonder testing portends doom. When I first came here, I felt something strange. Now the feeling has subsided somewhat. I think we are on the right path. Hope to see you again soon. Come in. We got plenty of room. How's your new life treating you, baby? Managed to adapt yet? How silly of me to ask. You do live here after all. You look unusual. So you notice things. Do you like it, baby? People keep remarking on my looks lately, even more than they used to. You're not much of a talker, are you? Tell me about yourself. Used to pray my father would drop dead. Isn't enough? I've never been good with people. That's not changing now. I get it. Not many people know how to listen without jumping in a, well, I had it worse. Connecting with other people is hard. You're not the only one who struggles with that. I could help you if you want, baby. You could practice on me. Maybe we could try connecting together. Get your ass in. Let's escape from all the horrors of this world together, just you and me. I'm sure we can distract ourselves with something better than paranoia and endless self-pity. I agree. Wow, that was quick. Hello, anyone alive in there? Mind let me in. Why don't you knock your own damn head in instead? Sorry about all the banging, it's just... You wouldn't believe what I saw digging that last hole. Books are dropping like flies lately, but no one's around to bury them. They just leave them there when they fall. Sun will basically cremate them all anyway. Do you see something out there? Did you just walk off the job? Do you see something? Sure did, damn it. I was digging a grave. One some fella ordered. He's standing there watching me work. I was digging, and then bam, the shovel hit something. Thought it was a rock, but no, a hand reached up out of the soil. It was a visitor crawling up out of the ground, and that guy, he just laughed. I ran like hell and didn't look back. Didn't dare go home. Figured it's safer in a crowd. Honestly, he sounds trustworthy. Let him in for now. Just be quick with that door, alright? I'm terrified of those visitors might be right behind me. I checked outside, right? Yeah. Yes, indeed. Smells like someone died tonight. Oh boy. Perhaps it was the girl. Emergency broadcast. Wildfires are now sweeping across forested regions. Experts believe abnormally high solar activity is to blame. While the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, fire crews from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fire's vigilance continue to terrorize the nation, FEMA has announced a new identifying sign to aid the public in their fight against the visitors. Aura film photography? Dark patches appearing on a captured image is a strong indicator that the subject may be a visitor. Stay calm and remain indoors during daylight hours, but it says may be a visitor. Yes, baby, is there something on your mind? Need to test you. Do you ever feel it, baby, that fear that I might not be human? Honestly, the photo is probably the way to go. Sorry, baby, I'm tired of posing. Let's move on to some more physical checks, shall we? She is an angel. I knew she was safe. Or maybe you have plans for that photo. Yeah, she knew. She knew. So stuffy in here. Didn't you have a kid with you? He's still around. That's a boy? He's still around, probably just wandering off somewhere. I need to know where my other kids went. She probably ate the kid. If you have a phone, I can call their father. That way I don't have to see his ugly mug again. The kid's right there. But I guess, like, when you click on it, it goes away. Alright, photo seems very reliable. Alright, she's good. Wish them visitors would just go back underground. Why'd you become a gravedigger? Oh, my job? Yeah, I don't know, actually. Cemetery's kind of like a library, you know? But these books aren't for reading, they just lie there quiet. Used to know every grave, who's where, how their arms are folded, what suit they had on their names. Then one day I'm digging a fresh hole, right? Normal day, nothing weird, feels deep enough, and then bam, empty. Empty, and the paper said someone should have been down there. Some guy, dead for sure. I remember he had a mustache, but poof, gone like dew in the morning. If a dead man disappears, is that like dying all over again? He's a grave digger, so dirt under his nails wouldn't be a sign. Check his teeth. I feel like a grave digger would probably have some pretty bad teeth. Yeah, he's fine. I knew I trusted him. Wait a minute. Then again, When I looked out the window before, it said that the teeth were missing from that skull that was on the pike. And he did say he stole them from someone's grave. He could have stolen someone's teeth to make it appear like he's not a visitor. I'll check him again later. Yeah, well, no, he said he stole the gold teeth. But what if he stole those from the head that was outside the window? I need one more thing from him to know for sure. What the hell? Hello? Yes. You see a woman crying over her wounded husband. You can't tell if he is alive or dead. Tear streaks, she drags his heavy body away from the gunfire. You left with a single thought, things will only get worse. Anybody that is joining late, by the way, the plot of this game is that apparently the sun is like getting ready to explode or something, and it's causing some kind of phenomenon on Earth where apparently visitors are rising up from the ground and disguising themselves as humans. And then, you know, people are not supposed to go out during the day, so at night everybody runs around and tries to find cover, so that's why people come up to the house and ask to come in. And you have to decipher whether or not they're human. The path along the field is littered with the bodies of those who tried to run. Nearby stands the man responsible, a female officer. He holds a rifle, smoke still drifting from the barrel. Panicked people rush to nearby houses. They bang on doors, desperate for shelter, but it seems no one is willing to let them in. Except for me. Why, hello there, dear boy. Hello, Hagrid. Who are you? I'm just an old coot who knows a thing or two about mushrooms. But never mind me now, the Mycelium told me something very troubling. Oh yes. The Mushroom Festival is upon us, and time, my dear boy, is slipping through our fingers. So please listen carefully and heed my words well. Yes, I know it's hard for ordinary folks to understand. They speak in their own strange way. Mycelium is how a mushroom talk to one another. I learned to hear them by studying the Book of Smiles, but they told me last, well, let's just say it's not good. They spoke of the Mushroom Festival drawing near, and that, my dear boy, is no good at all. No, no, no. There's literally like a city burning behind this guy, and he's here telling me about mushrooms. The Mushroom Festival? Oh, my dear boy. We must consult the Book of Smiles for that. A great mushroom shall rise up and scatter its spores far and wide. Its shadow shall spread and swallow the sun, and not a single place will be spared the fun. But this mushroom shall not rise alone, for it's a festival, it is known. Golly, we can't allow that. We must stop it together, my boy. I tore some pages from the Book of Smiles. Please take them down, they'll tell you what to do. Alright, I'll take the damn pages. Here's a good lad. Give him a read when you have a quiet moment, won't you? Now then, I must be off. I'll be back once you've got everything sorted. So get a wiggle on. I bid you good day, good health, good joy, and plenty of smiles, my dear boy. Toodaloo. Seems like a nice guy. The basement, can't get in there yet. We interrupt this program with breaking news. Reports of civil unrest are coming in from a neighboring city. Due to unresolved circumstances, human forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in your homes. Stay where you are and await further instructions. And remember, support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. That's the latest for now. Next up, some ads. Up next, a special report on the nature of the visitors. What the hell? Did she die? Is that what that means? Damn. How the hell did she die? So stuffy. Did you call your husband? Why should I? Just make more excuses. He never lifted a finger. It was all me, the kids, the house, the bills. I don't trust her. Sometimes I think we were just tolerating each other, but we never left for me for whatever reason. Maybe I was too convenient, or maybe he was just scared I'd gut him if he ever tried. Don't want to tip on how people die. I guess so. Yeah, I don't quite understand why they died. Yeah, I don't really feel like calling him. 835-743. Is there a phone? Someone dies, it means you have at least 2 visitors. So I can't... So in other words, if I have 2 visitors, you can't have a third, they'll always kill somebody? Hello? Your wife needs help. He's probably gonna say I don't have a wife. Same old story, I'm always the one left to clean up the mess. She just sits there like I'm tired. Nothing new. She's lost all the kids. Uh-oh, once again, she couldn't care less about her own kids. And now I'm the one who's got to clean up the mess, go figure. Did you check her mother's place? Come and get her. Let her go herself, she's not a princess. She's got 2 working legs, right? So what's the problem? You 2 can figure this out yourselves. Why'd you call then to save some poor damsel? Do whatever you want, that bitch doesn't care anyway. Alright, so she's probably safe. Alright, so I tested his photo, right? Let's just check his teeth. No, not the teeth. I tested his teeth last time. Let's test the photo. Looks a little creepy. Probably just dust on the lens. Leave him alone for now. Test him again. Armpit. If he has no hair, then he's probably a visitor. Alright, I think he's good. I could test her one more time. Hey, what's up, Jaws? Thank you very much for the bits. Yeah, we still got plenty of weeks left in Horror Month, so you got plenty to enjoy. I don't understand what this FEMA notice is quite yet. Hands. No, her hands look good. I forget if I checked her teeth. The stream is on YouTube, you gotta go to my second channel. Oh man, those are some pretty good looking teeth. But she had the husband, right? Would the husband really fake it? I feel like her story corroborates with the husband's. Nothing like sleeping next to a dead body. Am I like crawling out of the bedroom because I drank that? What the hell's what's going on here? Weird. Group of evicted stand by your neighbor's ruined house. They're in shock, whispering among themselves. They likely want to take their shelter there, but is there any place left to hide from all this? Any place in the world? On the path stands a man armed with an assault rifle. He looks completely insane. His jacket is covered with torn out teeth, eyes, and who knows what else. It's hard to make out from here. That's weird. What if they're trophies? What if he kills not for defense but for sport? Whatever the case, hope you're not his enemy. You know he's coming to the front door. On a pole hangs a man with a sign that reads, "You took everything from me." Was he robbed, or did Fima take his family? Your mind races, but there's no answer, only guesses. It's a fairly normal-looking person. Has a girl in a poncho with purple hair been by here. If you're looking for the brothel, it's up the street. Better not talk like that about my daughter. I've been searching for her since this whole mess began. I have no clue where she is. She probably died. She ain't with me anymore. The second I find her, we're leaving this place. Where do you want to go? No plans right now, Joes. Somewhere Fima can't reach us. Far away from here, basically. See, they're kind of looking for me because I know too much about them. Maybe these bastards took my daughter, maybe not. As if they did, they won't touch her, it's me they want. Just let me crash here for a couple days until Fima leaves the area. Then I'll move on and keep looking for her. I'll even tell you everything. I know exactly where the visitors came from. Sounds interesting, come on in. There aren't too many people left today who actually hear folks out. People like you are the ones who make it through this nightmare. Because you and I, we're immortal. Not exactly. Oh god. Finally some kind of shelter. Yeah, but you're assuming I'm gonna let you in. What happened to your eyes? I saw something unspeakable. I won't dare describe it. For who dwells on what the mind births when it breaks. So he's just in front of me, burned into the darkness. There are no words for the ancient dread that tore through my soul. Trust me, if you'd seen it, you'd have done the same. You mean the pale man? You really think a pale man is all it would take for me to rip my eyes from their sockets? This guy ripped his eyes out of the sockets? How does he see me right now? There's something far worse out here. Bigger, stronger it. Can't be named. It follows the scent of burning flesh and reaps what's been sown. That thing was never meant to exist. It shouldn't exist. Come on in. Thank you. Maybe now I can finally get some rest. Damn, will it be harder to sleep without eyes to close? I just want to talk to him more. It's such an interesting story. Come on in. Okay, that guy's looking a little crazy. Hey. Can you let me in, pal? What happened to you? I got caught in the midday sun while putting out forest fires. I'm the only one left from my squad. The rest of the day, the boss just wouldn't let them leave. Now they're on shift eternally. I feel like this guy's probably telling the truth. Because you apparently like just burn to death when you're out in the daylight. Now they're on shift eternally. Why aren't you at a hospital? A hospital? There are no more hospitals, pal. When the visitors came, the whole point of the hospitals went up in smoke. Hard to get treatment if you can't just trust who's treating you. There's cough, no one helping me now. I've been better off putting out those fires and dying out here with my buddies. I don't have much time left anyway. I'll put you out of your misery, come on in. I don't think I'll be in your hair for too long. At least I won't have to die alone in the dirt. Well, you might be in my hair when I splatter your head. They gave us this slip of paper at work before we went to put the fires out. It's a mandate telling us to report to a FEMA quarantine zone, but why go if everybody who does ends up dead? Here, I don't need it anyway. You can throw it away or use it for something else. Thank you. Man, we got a full house. Gonna definitely have to kill some people. I don't understand how I'm supposed to keep him alive. Wait, it said no one is left? Good afternoon, this is the news. We bring you an important update. New details have emerged regarding a recent incident that unfolded in the city. It seems one of the city's quarantine zones has come under attack from an armed individual. The suspect's motive remains unclear at this time, and it's unknown if the attacker had any accomplices. Notably, several unverified individuals also escaped the quarantine zone. Silence is the harbinger of death, a sinister quiet that drains the soul, but worse than the emptiness is the ringing. A distant funeral knell growing ever louder. The bells toll for us all, filling our ears with endless din. Filthy thoughts caught in web of wax, an eternal nest where visitors thrive, tangled deep in sticky substance. Sermon Inunden? Sermon? What the hell is she talking about? Up next, a special report on the temporary suspension of corpse disposal. Let's go say hello to all my friends. Oh, hello. It's so goddamn hot. How are you feeling? Seems like it's even worse than I thought. I don't think I'll hold out much longer than a week. Did ease the pain a little when you let me in though, thank you. But now I'm just sitting here while the rest of the guys are out there dying. I could have stayed with them, it's not like I've got anything to lose, I'm already on the way out after all. Alright, what should we test on this guy? I've got nothing to hide, everything I had went up in flames. Okay. So... obviously teeth might be damaged, hands are going to be damaged, eyes may be damaged. I think the photo is the way to go. Ooh. Yeah. I don't know about that. But then again, if his body is charred, would the photo come out red like that? There was a black spot on it, though. Yeah, it may show a visitor. I'm gonna leave him alone. He seems so nice. Excuse me, sir, there's a couch over there. Man, I'm just dying for a drink. What did you mean when you said you were immortal? Well, you could shoot yourself in the head and see for yourself if you want. But I recommend against doing that if I were you. Of course, we're not immortal in the way you're thinking. After death, we reincarnate and live again, and then we die once more, and the cycle of rebirth continues on. I know how that sounds, but if you'd seen what I'd seen, you'd understand. Maybe the visitors were once human, then reborn. Can't say for sure, I don't know how this shit works. Certain nature keeps plenty of secrets from us. Maybe I'll find my daughter one day. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'll do it in this life or the next. Well, I can assist you with that. Because we never truly die. You sure about that? I got a gun. Oh my god, is that Golem? My precious. So dark. This guy is just... His story is just creepy. So tell me, what did you see? I don't want... You don't want to know, trust me. It's a mercy not to. I thought if I could stop seeing, I'd be free of that thing. It's carved into me now. It's still a dream. It's always there. It visits often. He could have took his eyes out so that I can't see his red eyes. I'm gonna test... I don't understand what the ear thing was. What is it that I'm looking for in the ears? I'm thinking, armpits. Guy like this shouldn't have no hair under the armpits. Bugs in the ears. Alright, let's test the ears. Did you hear that? Quiet. Looked alright. Let's do one more test on him. Actually, let's do one more test on this guy. His eyes. But then again, if he was burnt, his teeth should be fine. Right? Would he have perfect teeth if he was burned? Or then again, maybe if he got burned, maybe his teeth... I don't know. Eyes? Eyes might be a good way to tell. Check his ears. That is true if he had bugs in the ears, but his ears are burnt off. What do you guys think I should check? Don't forget, he lost everything when he got burned. Teeth don't burn? Yeah, let's do the teeth. Ooh. Well, they did say perfectly white teeth. So he's got yellow teeth. So if they have white teeth, that means they're a visitor. I think he's good. I think he's good. To catch your signal, turn the right knob. To do this, left click and hold the right knob and move your cursor left or right. Interesting. This game is very intriguing, I'll tell you that much. I can't wait to see, like, what happens. Group evicted by FEMA has settled into your neighbor's ruins. Though little remains, the basement seems to be intact, a small pocket of safety, but how long can they keep hiding? Wild dogs roam the street. Their bodies bear shallow burns. Hunger wears them thin. Inside your house, you don't fear them. But now you can't shake the feeling that it'd be better not to go outside. Doesn't seem to be a problem for this game. Small groups carrying their belongings gather nearby. They whisper, careful not to be heard by FEMA officers. They look like they're from the quarantine zones and are moving into former residents' homes. Now the hanging man looks like a grim welcome sign. Hello. We require more test subjects from you. The sooner we get them, the better. Bring back the ones you took, damn it. You're in no position to make demands. You've all done nothing but try to get in our way, and look where that got us. We recently had to wipe out a visitor colony, a place that used to be my hometown. How long is this going to continue? We're still studying the cause of these events. Stay out of our way. Hard to say when these things will return to normal. We need to run more tests to keep things under control. Cooperate with us and this will be all over before you know it. So what now? We need people. 2 to be precise. Don't you take my burnt friend. It'll speed things up. This is all for the best. No, I'm done. For fuck's sake. Have it your way. Ba-da-ba-ba-bum. You enjoying the view behind me? That's what happens when stubborn assholes like you get in our way. Resist and it'll happen again. We care about this city. Just give us people. Okay, good. They took no eyes. They took the guy that says we're immortal and then the no eye guy. Yes, your house is perfect. I can feel it. What do you feel? Death. Death hath taken a liking to your house. She's quite fond of it. I don't know how many have died here, but her presence is strong. Well, he's not wrong. Why are you dressed like that? We are the harbingers of a new faith, the orators of a hallowed doctrine. Death hath come. She wishes only to soothe humanity, to free us from our chaos, bitterness, and bedlam. We are simply helping her draw closer. It is the only way to find salvation. There's no going back. What is it you want? Hello, Vinyl? We must perform the burial rites in ways anew. Your house is perfect for it, yes. Death's influence is strong here. What's been happening here, anyway? In any case, let my brothers trespass here, protect them. They must survive long enough to complete their tasks. I'm not exactly burning with excitement. Perhaps she'll end up burning after all. Watch over my people, and remember if one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. Forgive me, but there would be no other way to accomplish your divine mission. Then I'll just shoot all of you. You think we few are all that carry the torch of our faith? Others will come while you sleep. They'll douse the walls in gasoline and strike a match. Even if you survive the blaze, your house will be gone. Where will you run? So perhaps let them stay. I doubt it shall take very long. Oh god, these crazy ass people. Hey, it's that guy with the teeth and the fingers and the eyes. Knew he'd come over here. Keeping your distance, huh? Good, that improves your odds of survival. Unless you're a visitor. Why aren't you indoors? This isn't a damn game. Some people pity the visitors, think they can, I don't know, get better. A couple days pass, they butcher everyone in the house. Then they run off and do it all again. No justice. I don't hide, I am justice. I bring order. Is that a broom in your hands? Is that gear supposed to make you visitor-proof? Visitor-proof? Oh, you mean this necklace. It's a good term, I'll have to start using that. It's a reminder so I don't forget how many houses and how many towns I've purged. I pull a single tooth from each visitor. They're the easiest trophies to take. And if one really leaves an impression on me, I might take something else. Why are you here? Hold it. You already asked your questions, now I'll ask mine. Anything going on in this neighborhood? Any threats I should keep an eye out for? I'm gonna tell them about FEMA. They know what they're doing. They've got their ways of spotting visitor signs. Why would you bring them up suspicious? I've got someone I need to check on. Be back later. You've piqued my interest. He's trustworthy. Sorry to bother you, but do you have a moment? I feel so awful. Could I maybe talk to you? What happened? I just want to provide a little hope for kids who've been abandoned. Clicking those they called tainted, any child they feared might be a visitor. We lived together in the old kindergarten building. They just needed someone to care for them, to love them. I did my best, but it wasn't enough. I couldn't save them. What happened? They all died in the flames. The other townsfolk did it. They were terrified the children might actually be visitors. They forced me to watch. First they locked the doors, nailed the windows shut, then they set the building on fire. I could still feel their terrified little eyes watching me. Come on in. I'm sorry, but is that cultist you have there? I can't stay under the same roof as someone like that. Oh, they're finally gonna deny coming in, huh? The chaotic evil can't get along with the good characters. They remind me of those people the children. I'm sorry. I'll kick them out. Come in. Thank you. Good afternoon. You're watching the news. FEMA is currently assisting victims of the quarantine zone attack. Due to overcrowding in existing facilities, the agency has made the following decision. Evacuated residents will be temporarily housed in buildings on the outskirts of the city. Fortunately, local homeowners are cooperating with FEMA and have offered shelter. As of this report, only a portion of the escaped individuals have been located. Thankfully, a new identifier has been announced by officials earlier today. Bleeding gums. If an individual shows this condition, comes to your door, do not engage. Wait for a scheduled FEMA patrol and report the suspect to the relevant authorities. And remember, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Today the world was built anew, and in the basement mushroom grew. It towered high, and time is nigh to eat it whole. This is the note that guy gave me about mushrooms. If one would try, to welcome guests is not the strong. For strong, the mushroom stands tall and long under tree of apple. Can you rest? She'll feed you with her sweet fruits best. The day will come when one must kneel before the mushroom's mighty peel, while on the clock the hand shall climb. Make haste, my friend, there is no time. FEMA kicked you out like they did us for sheltering in a basement of a burned house. It's close to the hermit's place. We don't have much food left. Without more, we'll starve. Wish this went a little faster. If anyone can spare some food, please help us. We really need it. Nah, I'm good. Fend for yourselves. Hello, my friends. It's so goddamn hot. Why haven't you gone home? I've got kids at home, you know, and I don't want them to be afraid of me. I don't want them to remember me like this. Let them think I died out in the forest while putting out fires. Yeah, I trust him. We don't need any more testing. The hell is that? Oh boy. Those poor children. Tests. I don't know. I don't understand how grown, supposedly rational adults could let their emotions make them do such a thing. Were they really so terrified they would kill a child? In chaos, reason is the first thing to go. Hardship unmasks us. Perhaps we are the real monsters, not the creatures that crawl up from underground. Wait, they said the gums, right? Can't really see that as an option. I think the teeth is always a good indicator. Actually, hands. She doesn't look like the type that would have dirty fingernails. What? Why is it all red? I don't like that. I tried to open the doors to break the windows, but the fire... Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, her hands got blisters because of the fire. You look scared. Are you afraid? You're observant, homeowner. Unlike my brothers in faith, I still struggle with fear. I like how she said she wouldn't come in because those other, like, crazy priest guys are in here, but they're sitting right next to her. Doubt torments me. What lies beyond life? What does it feel like? Our mentor teaches us it's neither heaven or hell. It's something else, but I can't seem to grasp it. If even he doesn't fully understand death, we will never fully understand her. How'd that get in? I invited that one priest guy, and he brought his, like, followers with him. What if reaching her isn't enough? What if she truly is beyond comprehension entirely? But I dare not question our mentor's will, for in his eyes I see confidence and understanding. He asks us to embrace faith and steel our resolve to be ready. And only then we can cross the rivers of dead and the mountains of bones and reach her death. Alright, we're gonna test your ass real quick. Let's go for the hands again. Oh. That looks dirty. I don't like the way that looks. It's too soon. Hear him out. They will tell us all suffering will end after her coming. I hope it's true. I've suffered enough. It is time to rest. Yeah, indeed. Wait, I can't shoot him? Oh, I can't shoot him after I say that? Alright, well, he gets to live one more day then. How long will you be staying? We won't be any trouble. We appreciate your hospitality and don't wish anger to you. You've done so much for us already. We'll stay in this room and pray quietly. We need some rest. Our journey ahead will be long and hard. Definitely gotta test both of them. Yeah, I don't trust either of these guys. Even though the bottom teeth are really separated. So you know what though? That's not perfect teeth. He might be good. See you later, Robert. I guess the other leader didn't come in here with them. I checked it earlier, it didn't let me do anything with the mirror. An armed visitor hunter holds a group of survivors at gunpoint. He probably stumbled on them by chance. You hear snips of shouts and crazed voices yelling. Who will survive in this new world? Not those guys. Human officers stand over the dead dogs. One of them is jotting something down on a tablet. Can a handful of people stop a horde of starving animals? Unlikely. Two female officers stand by a lamppost staring at the hangman. I feel like eventually when I open one of these windows, it's gonna be a jump scare. Oh, you have to have energy available. Okay. Looks like they've finally gotten around to the main attraction of the area. They look like clueless detectives. Must be wondering how he got up there without a ladder. What has been the scariest game so far? This year? Probably, Soma maybe at parts? Greetings, my boy. Did you forget about me? Didn't notice the hints tucked away in the Book of Smiles? I'm just wasting precious time with you youngins. Kids these days. My god. The guy can't speak because his mouth is sewn shut. He mumbles again, but you can't make out anything he's saying. Did someone sew your mouth shut? I'll let him in. It's an interesting character. Whenever it knocks really hard, it's always this guy. You feel that? Change is haunting you, so am I. And now one of your ilk is deathless. All because of a word, one single word, but what a word it is. You know what I mean, yes? Strange things happen around you. I don't feel anything. Must be tough, sounds like you need help. Why don't we try something new, a gamble of sorts? If there are at least two of us inside your house, you'll open the door for me. Because dogs reside in their bodies now. What? I don't understand. It's simple. Let's give it a try, but first, you alone. I'm not alone. Well, even we are a rare sight now, let alone your kind locked in their walls. Change isn't the worst thing coming for you. You don't think I'd lead the pack, do you? There are far greater things out there. I simply follow orders. Well then, until we meet again. What the hell is that? Help me. I've been shot, not gonna last long. Who did it? FEMA got me. I was climbing the fence, made a run for it. They're shit shots, those assholes. Every bullet missed except one. Went clean through. Thank fuck for that, but shit, I'm bleeding like a stuck pig. At least my guts aren't spilling out, but that there'd be much... Not that there'd be much left to spill. Hurts like a bitch to laugh. Tell me about FEMA. Picture an empty parking lot fenced off with a couple tents scattered around. Then fill the empty space with one big-ass shipping container, and they shove people in every morning like cattle. That's your FEMA quarantine zone. And the security is a goddamn joke. Didn't even need a plan. I just waited for the night. Right moment and climbed the fence. They're busy in there. You can tell they're preparing for something. Well, I guess the moment I chose wasn't totally right. One of those pigs turned and saw me, then he started shooting. I dropped straight off the fence into a puddle, then fucking legged it. You were probably in there for a reason, because somebody else that I felt was trustworthy said you should... The guy with the gun said you should trust the FEMA guys. They know what they're doing. So I don't trust this person. Goodbye. Right now, damn it, I'm either bleeding out on your doorstep or you let me in help patch me up. Come on, man, I'm ready to give you everything I've got. Here, how about cat food? I've got nothing else on me. Oh man, they know the way into the heart. Please, I'm gonna die out here. Fine, come in and give me the damn cat food. I can't listen. Man, I've run into folks like that before. You got one right here in your place. That cultist. sits quiet, minds their business, then they'll throw you under the fucking bus without blinking. I'm telling you, folks like that, they'll sell you out in a heartbeat. Nah, I don't trust... But the cultist kind of checked out. I think, right? Leave. What scared FEMA's gonna come looking for me? Pussy ass bitch. Fine, hide behind your little door, see where that gets you. Yeah, I hope you die. Goodbye. Have a nice fucking night, asshole. They seem like a nice person. Come on in. What's up? Long time no see. How's life? Do I know you? Come on, you really don't remember me? We were... Hang on, your voice sounds different than I remember. How long ago did you start living here? I think you got the wrong address. No way, I couldn't. Damn it. I guess I did get it wrong. Come on, I wheeled the longest way to get here. Won't you let me in, please? I want to let them in just because it's just... I gotta know more about them. Want a race? Not really. Oh, I did get the cat food. Alright, we got a lot of people to deal with. Good afternoon, now for the news. The situation in the city is gradually stabilizing, but some fugitives still remain at large. Meanwhile, corpse disposal operations have resumed, though new challenges have emerged. According to the latest reports, packs of stray dogs are now roaming the streets. FEMA has deployed a team to address the threat. The agency has also announced a new identity sign of potentially dangerous individuals: skin irritation. The investigation into the attack is still ongoing. Whether the attacker acted alone still remains unclear. However, there is no doubt that FEMA will contain both this and the ongoing visitor threat. If you have any questions about recognized visitors, the FEMA hotline is open. God, the characters in this game. As always, stay where you are and wait for further instructions. Well, it seems like there's a lot of different ways this can go. For like... the disaster scenario is always the same. It's always dealing with the visitors and the sun and doing things at night. Where's your uniform? Bosses took it. There's not enough gear to go around anymore. A lot of people are dying on the job. We don't have time to pull the dead out of the blaze. The fire takes everything in the end. But the bosses, they're more concerned about a fucking uniform. The daylight does cook you, yes. That's what happened to this guy. They forged decrees in a line like horseshoes, not a single one made for the people. Wandering free, wish I could be. What are you looking for? I have this friend, you see, known each other since we were kids. He had an accident. He was hired to mine something up in the mountains. I don't know what he was up to, and frankly, I don't give a shit. But then he threw his back out, couldn't move for days. He worked so hard up in those mountains that the seagulls mistook his back. Fine, it was his ass. They mistook his ass for a nest. Sorry about that. It's just the voices in my head. They told me a really funny joke. Oh my god. Wait, wandering free, wish I could be. Isn't that lyrics from The Little Mermaid? What are the lyrics? Wandering free, wish I could be part of your world. Isn't that the lyrics? So if she's singing the song of Little Mermaid, wish I could be part of your world, that means that you ain't part of our world. What are we testing? Let's test the eyes. Oh, damn. Actually, looks pretty normal. Leave him alone for now. How long have you been a teacher? For about 3 months before the cataclysm, but then I was hardly a model teacher. I didn't love the job. Back then the kids were just noisy and exhausting. The cataclysm changed that. It opened my eyes. You know, any one of those children could have become a rock star, a politician, a parent. But now they'll never hold a guitar, never go to school, never grow up. They will forever remain an army of dreamers. Remember a day when one of the kids came running in crying, saying his parents were afraid of him. They thought he was a visitor, and so they threw him out. He didn't know where else to go, so he came to me, to kindergarten. I still kind of trust her. I'd rather test these guys again. What did I test last time? We haven't looked at the armpits lately. Alright, I mean, it looks like hair. I don't know what they're trying to... Yeah, I'm sure they're trying to show hair there. Oh, I forgot about this guy. So, you cut your stitches off your mouth? Oh, jeez. Can't understand you. Well, this is a tough one. Okay, so if he sewed his mouth shut, he might be trying to hide something, so let's check the teeth. Alright. He might actually be good. But then again, if they were perfect white teeth, they may have... Wait, is that bleeding gums? Wait, maybe they're trying to show bleeding gums. I don't know, we're gonna have to check him again later. And also the blood could have come off the lips onto the teeth. Feels like your furry friend has shared one of his lives with you to say things. Oh, so feeding the cat makes it so no one dies. Can't check the mirror though. The whole group is dead. Hungry dogs tear at their remains. Spent shells are scattered near the bodies. The hunter must have killed them and took the trophies. The madness of this world has gone too far. Cultists pile firewood onto a huge heap, but are they planning to burn something? Their mad plan was likely revealed self-soon. But until then, how many innocent lives will be lost to their cause? Excuse me? Who's speaking in the storage room? On the road stands a crazed man. He holds a gas can and a Molotov cocktail. Is he planning to burn down the whole village? Does he not know these people are in quarantine? We need more people. It's the only way to avoid a catastrophe. Where are the people you took? What catastrophe? A fucking major one. The authorities can't contain the outbreak. They're ready to blow up the entire city. The orders they expect us to adhere to are impossible. If we don't figure out a way to survive, someone else will decide for us. What the fuck is the point of your agency? If nothing you're doing is working. I'm out of patience. I'm not arguing with you. Either we break the door down and clear out this whole damn rat's nest, or you hand over 2 people right now. You're not the first to try and resist us. We've dealt with them. We'll deal with you too. I'm not handing over anyone else. It's like talking to a fucking wall. Here's what's gonna happen if you don't cooperate. We break down your door, take everyone. We leave you behind to die alone. No, they took mouth guy. Damn. Let us not waste time. How fair my flock. Well, one just left. They're still alive. Wait, they're all dead? You took our only chance from us? Goodbye. Oh, man. Oh, well. Ah, here he is. Oh, it's him. I'm back. Tried to find that someone I mentioned. No luck. But I went through a few houses. This place is crawling with visitors. Did FEMA give up on this town or just this block? How'd you spot one? Hell, the same way you do, I'd bet. The TV and radio spell it out for us. One sign's enough to put them down. I don't hesitate for a second. Since I'm here, tell me, do you know a stocky guy who wears a blue denim jacket? He's got a kid, little girl, not sure how old. I don't think so. His wife? Well, fuck the wife. Oh, that guy. His house burned down, haven't seen him since. Show me you're not one of them, any part of you will do. Got a gun? Fuck if I care, we'll both go down shooting then. I guess I'll show... my hands. Yeah, of course they're clean. Let me tell you something, here's a tip. The ones who look normal, they're always the first to turn. Really. Interesting. I haven't got time for this bullshit, I'll test you properly the next time. Huh. Maybe I shouldn't trust everybody. Because I believe that guy. Good afternoon, you're watching the news. The situation in the city remains unstable, and the recent lockdown still remains in place. However, a new threat has emerged. Members of the cult have been sighted on the outskirts of the city. Some suggest that they may be preparing a ritual which appears to involve open flames. FEMA believes the group may have been directly involved in the recent attacks on quarantine zones. Unfortunately, due to ongoing situations, neither FEMA nor the military can spare a dedicated task force at this time. If any cult members approach your home, call the FEMA hotline. Well, it's kind of late for that. He already left. To assist in these troubled times, the agency has also announced a new identifying sign. Fungal growth in the underarm area. Stay where you are and await further instructions. Oh, in other words, just sweat? That's what it looks like in the photo. Everything okay? Just waiting for my legs to grow back. Look, the right one's already started. So I'll stay here for a little while longer. I meant the voices in your head. Aren't you laughing? Come on, it was a joke. But you get it right away. I'm gonna test your ass again. Armpit. Looks alright to me. Forget if I have another visitor. Let's check. Where did the forest fires come from? Forest has been especially dry recently, so it catches easily. Fires are just one of the misfortunes that have befallen us, like those visitors. Fate has still more in store for us, but we're so far gone. The best we can hope for is a peaceful death. You know, I consider taking this home as a gift, but I'll give it to you instead. It's a necklace, not much to look at. It's made out of dead bees that once turned honey in the sun. Oh, what a nice guy. Let me look at myself in the mirror. Uh-oh. Those aren't looking... Yeah, that's not good. So white teeth are an indication that you're a visitor? Oops, I just misclicked something. Oh god. Why does it look like that? Is that supposed to be fungal stuff? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Well, that's concerning. My D-pad is like messing this up. It's kind of finicky. It's got like a drift. The bodies of those who are hiding in your neighbor's basement burn under the midday sun. The dogs feeding on them have fled, scared perhaps? What if they ran not from FEMA but something worse? Cultists are tied up at the bonfire site. Did they decide to sacrifice themselves? The thought twists your mind. Fear of death has clouded all reason. People are willing to do the unspeakable. When this kind of madness happens only after a few weeks, it's terrifying to imagine what could come next. Burning houses blaze bright, screams echo in the distance. You know that madman is behind all this. Could your house be next? Will he come tomorrow, next week? You'll likely meet that lunatic face to face. It's only a matter of time. Hello there, tell me, can I trust you? You're not with FEMA, are you? Trust me with what? With important information, of course. I need a place to hide out and continue my research. I'm carrying some documents with very sensitive information. We're talking kilotons of state secrets, all of which I plan to make public. What kind of secrets? Brace yourself, my friend. The scales are about to fall from your eyes. Election rigging, proof the moon landing was fake. Government mind control through fast food, yes really, and finally, the truth behind those potato-flavored chips. What does that even mean? They're an abomination of science. Come on in. Believe me, I've seen the truth. Forget all the lies you've been told. They told me this would be our last little chat. Everything is coming to an end. Either by our hands or our own. What do you mean? I'm just telling you what I was told. That's all. You know, I trust this guy. I'd let him in. Do you feel it yet? Death creeping closer and closer? It's breathing down your neck already. Why do you keep coming here? You only just now thought to ask that? Have you considered that you were chosen? They sent me for a reason, to change something, but the outcome's always the same. You'll die. If not today, then tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then later. You will disappear. But for now, have you let any of us into your home? I feel like this is a reference to Let the Right One In. Or whatever that movie's called. I got rid of anyone who didn't belong. I got rid of a few who didn't belong. Why so tense, clinging to life like that? What's left that matters? You're all alone now. So, you alone. I'm not alone. So you are ready. Do you feel fear? Yes. Still can't take matters into your own hands. That's why I'm here. Hello there, lean on me for a bit. Do you maybe have room for us? Oh, we got room. Is your friend sick? Are you both sick, or just one of you? We will suffer from depression to some degree. We knew where things are headed even before all this trouble with the sun. Have you been following the news? It's all been leading up to this, but I don't think the sun's gonna actually explode. Aren't you tired of carrying her around? Please mind what you say. Yes, it could be draining, but I could never abandon her if that's what you mean. We both left our parents' house together. We have each other now. Come on, and it's a party in here. I think her parents' death's worsened her condition, but she's been like this for a long time now. I wonder which one is talking. Probably the one on the left. Maybe she'll be able to snap out of it a little while we're in here. You can definitely come in. Come on, let's go. Get a party in here. Howdy. Y'all home. You looking for someone? Ain't looking for nobody. Mama just needs a place to lay her head, darling. Whole darn neighborhood got cleared out. Ain't no one knows where to. I've been running ever since, looking for a place to hunker down. Were there many of you? They were the whole darn building. Some folks just tried to stay put, and the yellows just yanked them out like they were picking folks willy-nilly. Much of the tenant got snatched up, bless their hearts. They ain't even chased the rest of us too much. Now Mama's just trying to stay alive. Well, I mean, if we ever turn into cannibals, you would be useful. Come on in. Someone died. Breaking news. Conditions in the city show no signs of stabilizing and the disaster continues to worsen. With glaciers melting, sea levels are rising at an alarming rate. Coastal areas across the globe, including many major cities, are at risk of severe flooding. Several lakes known to be contaminated with radiation have also begun to evaporate, with scientists worldwide warning that this could result in toxic rainfall. If you fear thunder, seek cover immediately and protect yourself from exposure. Fortunately, the city continues to remain under lockdown. FEMA has not yet captured all fugitives and has now announced a new sign for identifying the visitors: rapid people movement. Yeah, if someone looked like that, I'd get rid of them immediately. We interrupt this report due to the risk of an attack on our studio. That cut off real quick. Oh, they let me in the basement. Yeah, that's a creepy basement. Imagine having a basement like that in real life. Burn guy died. This is the end. I feel like there's a blanket of change draped over my entire body. It's so very, very heavy and it's weighing me down. I want to take it off. You probably just have a weighted blanket on. Let's do the ear method. Well, I guess she's alright. Just need to gather my strength if only someone would lend me some. Check your eyes. They seem fun. For now. Do you have sunstroke? What's that got to do with anything? My hair hasn't frazzled away or fallen out, so I think I'm all good. I can't race in a wheelchair without legs, see? I mean, how could I slow down at high speed or take a sharp corner? You don't use a wheelchair, so I don't expect you to understand. You really think your legs will grow back? Look, we live in a world of marvels, but we've only seen terrible ones so far. But terrors will not persist forever. They will give away our wondrous joy. God's already forgiven plenty of sinners. Maybe he has something better in store for us too. What happens when I give the FEMA notice? Does it like force them out of the house? Oh, darling, don't let anybody in. Test her first. Let's see them beautiful armpits. No. We'll do the ears. I haven't found somebody with the bugs in the ears yet. Oh, shit. Yep. Pull out the gun. I hate them critters. Damn thing wriggled right into my ear. Shoot him. Go on, honey, shoot. Once mama's gone, my brood will come. They'll come for every last one of y'all. I love how she's just sitting there all calm. Those poor children. Meanwhile, this woman just got blasted in front of her. You know, I'm starting to not trust her. All she does is think about these damn kids. I guess I can't check her anymore. I don't use a CRT for streaming, Jimmy. Got something to share? What are those papers? You would not believe what's in these files. Seriously, some of it actually pretty darn fascinating. Take it this one, for instance. This theory is especially curious. It claims visitors aren't actually real and that they're part of the secret government plan to prune the population. Interesting. Quite a compelling read, and oddly it kind of makes sense if you really think about it. Now consider overpopulation is a known problem. Yes, it is simply the truth of our society. Suppose this is how the government has decided to handle it. I can't check them. Oh, I'm out of power, that's why. You can call a number to get you items. It's probably too late for that at this point. The reason I'm not using the phone too much, my D-pad's fucked up on this Xbox controller. And as you can see, it like always, it's got drift, so it always drifts to the right. So it's really annoying to dial these damn numbers. See, it just messed up. Let's get some cat food. Do they really limit your saves in this game with the kombucha stuff? It's got to be nearing the end soon, right? Because the tall guy with no shirt on said he's not visiting anymore. Nothing remains of the burned bodies, only a strange shapeless mass that looks like sludge. Like, I'm kind of ready to see the conclusion of this to see. Like, there's only so much longer they can drag this on, right? You wonder if something melted then flesh and bones before swallowing their remains. If prayers mean anything, the creatures will stay in the shadows. You fear your mind won't survive seeing such a monster. Fuma notice makes Fuma take them instead of a random. Okay. I had a feeling, but I didn't want to send any of them away. Fuma officers surround the burned bodies. They document cultist deaths. Faces frozen in terror and agony as they saw something horrible dying. There was something that moved behind them, and then I got an achievement thing that said, what was that? Yeah, see it moving back there? It's definitely something out there. Every nearby house is in ruins. Your home is the last one standing. No one else is left to shield you from the madman's ire. Whatever happens next, it will happen to you. I'm ready. I'm back. Not really sure why the hell I bothered, though. If my brother hadn't been so gutless, maybe he could have kept his wife and kids safe. Now who knows where the brat is. How are you holding up? Same as always. I even told my brother, man up, look out for your family, and what did he do? Folded like a total pussy. Now his family either burned or in fucking pieces. How do you think the world ended up in this whole mess to begin with? It's because of cowards like him. Saw a family not long ago, stocky dad, held it together even with the visitors screaming at the windows. Got his family out the back door, ran off into the woods. I put down the freaks, but they never came back. Thought they were done for, but days later they found me. First went through the trees, his daughter shotgun in hand. Eyes wild but alive. That's what I respect. Nothing like my brother. If he'd died sooner, his family might have made it. Anyway, that's enough story time. I'm testing you. Show me you're not one of them. So I know my teeth are not good, right? The armpits are not good. I'll show the ears. I doubt I have a bug crawling out. Show photo? Yeah, I'll show a photo. Again with this shit. Ah, we're good. Looks fine, but so did half the backstab as I buried. Honestly, I don't give a flying fuck about your damn photo. I'm done here. You won't see me again. Enjoy what's left. Another new guy? Oh, the delivery. Didn't think deliveries are still running. You know, I didn't expect people to skip stocking up before the end of the world. Apocalypse or not, I guess folks still gotta eat lunch. Deliveries might pay pretty well right now, but the risk is huge no matter how you slice it. But this damn Sunday moved us to night shifts because of it. Now people order 20 liters of water at a time. I wish we got hazard pay or tips for lugging the heavy stuff around. Sorry I got sidetracked. Ready to accept the delivery. Yep. For the cat. Hello, friends. Say, are you armed? I've got a gun. Okay, then you can take out any visitors that show up. Geez, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to turn you against anyone. It's just, I ran into some armed lunatic, watched him interrogate a guy, kept asking if he was a visitor. Good thing he didn't see me too, he might have snapped my neck right then and there. One day, I'll learn to kill too. Then I won't be the one living in fear, they will. Why are you so fixated on killing? Geez, do I sound off to you? I don't mean to come across like some maniac. It's just back before everything went to hell, I would have never hurt a fly, but now soft people like me just don't last. I'm scared of what'll happen if I don't learn how to fight back. That's why I need to figure out someone who gets it. Come on in. I just can't live with someone like that. I've tried, it doesn't work. Wait, what? Who? I don't know who he's talking about. You should leave. I'm not sure who he was referencing. He's too fixated on killing. There, much better. Oh howdy, my lovely wife and I are looking for a safe place to weather the storm. Would you mind if we crash here for a bit? Only if it's no trouble, of course. Does my house look like a safe place? What if you're trouble? I guess we can go back and look for shelter somewhere else. My old lady's exhausted though. She needs a little rest. Can we stay for a little while? If it's not too much to ask. Why are you so tired? Oh yeah, me too. I mean, what hasn't been exhausting lately? The visitors, the heat, getting fired. All of it just piled up. It's been rough. My wife, everything, though. Without her, I wouldn't have made it through any of this. What's keeping you going? Sorry, I shouldn't have asked that. It's none of my business. Come in. I'll turn your asses over to Fiva. She's just feeling a bit shy, that's all, sweetie. We'll get the rest up and back to normal self soon. She looks so angry. Look at her face. She's probably a visitor, and so is he. Breaking news. FEMA has just arrested a majority of government officials. The agency reports that some members of the administration were identified as visitors. With the ministry no longer able to function, FEMA will assume the role of interim government. In addition, one moment. Just in from FEMA, fugitives have broken through the citywide lockdown. I repeat, fugitives have broken through and are now at large. Barricade your windows, lock your doors. Await further instructions and stay inside. That sounds bad. Who died there? Oh, her sister? Oh, that's the one that can't talk. Maybe I should just put her out of her misery. How did you lose your legs? Remember my friend up in the mountains I told you about? The ass nest one? Well, he decided to dig a trench in his yard. He got this funny idea that a tunnel full of meat was running under his house, so he went and ordered himself a big old drill. Then he got to digging. Damn. That was probably the last time I saw him. Okay. Those poor children. Man, does she ever think about anything else? I'm gonna give the FEMA notice to her. She's just too boring. I don't think I've tested this guy yet. Test him, he can lead to things you wish you hadn't. Let's test his armpits. Yeah, I mean, it looks good. Come on, baby, don't pout. She looks so mad. Why were you guys out on the street? Oh, we were on our way to visit my darling wife's mother. Realized just in time that we weren't going to make it on our own and well stumbled on your place. Thanks again for letting us stay the night. What are we going to test on them? I take a photo. He doesn't really want to take a picture of the wife. Ooh. That looks suspicious. What's another tell? He doesn't look like the type that would have perfectly clean teeth. I wouldn't say that's perfect. See, this is conflicting, so he's got one thing that says he's a visitor, one that doesn't. You only need one sign. Yeah, the photo... also the fact that he doesn't want me looking at the wife at all. Please, my darling wife won't make it without me. Just put the gun down. He's using her as a prop to stay alive. Shoot him. Just turn in the garbage bags immediately. She won't show me her teeth? Interesting. It said misidentify a visitor. Wait, so I just killed somebody that wasn't a visitor? Is that what I got? Damn, but it showed the red dot so well. I guess that was the first innocent person I killed then. The other ones I was correct. I guess I did pretty good then for most of the game. No time for this today. Oh, interesting. Alright. Huh. I don't get why the doors come down at night. That makes no sense. Should board them up. Things are only going to get worse from here. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Alright, we can't even talk to the guests. Turning in the Night of the Living Dead now. This has got to be the end. This world's curse. I can't read that in time. You make way down into the cellar with the other survivors. What about the one in the wheelchair? It's cooler down here, but the air still feels heavy with unease. If you ration carefully, your food storage should be last for a month or two. You seal the door, no one will be able to get in now. It's so loud. You keep track of the days by marking the cellar wall. I don't understand games that don't, like, check the sound balance. I'm, like, literally having to shout to hear myself. Waiting for the end drags on for nearly 2 months. Some hope the sun will finally burn the ground to ash or fade in the darkness. Others seek the end on their own terms. I can't even hear myself. Dragging out the inevitable is more painful than a swift end. No one envies the living. One day you catch an announcement on the radio. Solar activity is fading. Scientists predict that in a couple of days. We'll be safe to go outside during daylight hours in a few days' time. You feel disappointment. Yeah, I'm disappointed. I wanted to kill more visitors. You realize you'll live through this year after all. But then what? Will next summer be the last? The thought of waiting for the end is a suffocating burden. But at least one of the others seems happy. Who knows, maybe there's still a decade left ahead of you? What? That's it? What the hell kind of ending did I get? You never got that ending? That was a pretty disappointing ending. So loud. Hold on. God damn, that is loud. I don't understand what it is with indie developers and like not testing sound balance. It's like, yeah, okay, we have everything else in the game set to like 25%, but the end music? Oh yeah, let's crank it up to 100. Still loud. I'm not playing it again, no, I'm going to bed. I gotta get up tomorrow. Doesn't seem like the kind of game that I would do multiple playthroughs of. I think it's one of those one and done kind of things. Because one thing I did read about this game is that the dialogue like just does not change for characters you've already interacted with, so it gets kind of repetitious having to deal with them a second time. So what the hell was my ending? We just survived in the basement and then found out that everything is going to be okay, and that's it? Potentially be okay? Yeah, but does the dialogue change if they're a visitor or not? Like the dialogue probably stays the same for all the characters, it's just that their signs change every game, right? Like every time you start a new game. So I managed to get the good ending on my first playthrough, seriously? Are all the other 9 endings like bad endings? So many more characters, interesting. Okay, so you just like randomly get characters in your playthrough. Did you guys see any characters that you never saw in your playthroughs that I got in mine? I guess that's kind of intriguing. I guess in that way, maybe it's worth people doing like a second or third playthrough. You got 5 endings and you saw 3 new ones on mine? Wow, that's crazy. That's pretty impressive, actually. So not all endings end in the basement, huh? No, apparently the random deaths where they end up in garbage bags is just because I have more than 2 people in the home or something. And if you don't give them items, they just die. That's what someone told me. In the YouTube chat, I think. So, were the things with the signs all true? So, like, if somebody had perfectly white teeth, were they just confirmed to be a visitor? Or is it, like, one of the things that could mean they're a visitor? I'm definitely intrigued by like the gameplay system of it. That was a cool game. Different. Certainly a different type of horror. I enjoyed it. I will say, though, I picked the rough... Goddamn, you better be ready to read for 3 hours out loud. Like, I am exhausted. Especially because today I had to wake up extra early, because tomorrow I gotta wake up early, so I had to, like, try and reset my sleep schedule. Tonight was... I forgot that I'm picking, essentially, like, a visual novel. It's rough to read out loud for 3 hours straight. Yeah, the guy on the news could have been a visitor plant. That is true. I didn't think about that. That's a cool game. I think it's a little overblown. I think the art style is awesome and very different, and I like the concept, but, like, it's not a 10 out of 10, like, wow, what an amazing game. It was like a, you know, that was cool. 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10, kind of. I like the idea of there being the ability for people to do, like, 5 playthroughs and still not encounter all the characters. That makes everybody's playthrough kind of unique and different. I think it's neat that you guys can do your playthroughs and then you can watch my stream of it and see new characters or situations that you hadn't seen in your playthrough, or even endings that you hadn't seen yet. So that's cool. But that's where I'm calling it tonight. I needed to pick a game that wasn't too long tonight. Just a reminder, I won't be streaming tomorrow. I'll be at Comic-Con for the day. I'm gonna try and make some videos and content while I'm there. And then I'll be back Friday. And we'll start up a new game. So thank you everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed the playthrough of this. I would recommend you try it yourself, since apparently it encourages so much replayability. It's not like, okay, you watch somebody stream it, now you know all the content. No, I guess that's pretty far from true. Alright, you guys have a good night. I'll see you Friday. You got a bunch of VODs to catch up on if you missed any of my streams. Just go to the main channel. The main channel has the past week of VODs, but from now on, all the VODs will be on my second channel. So just keep that in mind. Also, I uploaded the Horror Month highlights that I made for this year, the new one. So if you weren't here on the first night of Horror Month, before the stream was, like, starting with the countdown, I did upload, because it was unavailable anywhere else until now. I uploaded that on my second channel, so if you want, like, a 24-minute highlights video from the past 4 years of Horror Months, that's up on YouTube now for you to check out. Alright, you guys have a good one. See you Friday.